Hey everybody! Part 3 of episode 67 was released, and this episode was fire, but when will the next part come out? What'll happen in it? And what are the dark secrets of Titan TV, man? You may know that Dafuk announced that there is another part of episode 67, and it means something big is coming up, and I'll answer the most fired-up question in the whole Skibidi verse. When'll the next part come out? But firstly, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So let's go, let's kick the things off. From when'll the next part come out and what'll happen in it? So in the last part of episode 67, I noticed something on TV man's head, and it looked like a small crown. And in my opinion, this is the thing, which is generating all these particles, but on the screen, which he has on his right arm. I noticed something crazy, and that was not something that was only one secret. But this thing created a lot of questions in my mind, but we'll get on to that. After looking on to the sneaky scientist toilet, but on both of Titan TV, man's small screens, he has some antennas. Like on TV, woman's TV, it means that the TV with antennas has more abilities. And as I've said before, that Titan will have ability of TV woman, except the hotness ability that she has. But the biggest secret of Titan TV man is yet to be revealed and is on this screen. But did you guys know that the scientist that died in episode 67 part 3 could be real? And to know this, we have to go a little back in episode 16. So there we see the Skibidi scientist for the first time, and then he is pretty small, and then there's an explosion in the Skibidi base and Skibidi spider comes out. But that's not the interesting part. So after the explosion, Skibidi scientist must have been destroyed, and after this we see him again in episode 28. But here comes the real secret. Maybe he was just too injured in episode 16 that he shifted toilets and then controlled this toilet from inside, meaning that the real scientist was operating this toilet from the inside and the face was fake. And it clarifies that why we didn't saw any huge Skibidi toilet inside this decoy, because the scientist toilet is just too small. But now let's move on to the release date. So the last part was published after almost 9 days of waiting, but I don't think the same will happen now. Firstly, the part will be shorter, like 1 minute or something, and part 2 was published in 7 days, and the same case was with part 1, and after that, we thought that episodes would be published every week, but Dafuk just messed up a bit, and I think we'll see the episode between 18th to 23, because these dates are pretty valid for the release. But what was on Titan TV man's screen here? If we zoom in clearly on the screen, we see that there's something written on this screen, and the thing is that this writing ain't on any other screen, not even the main screen. And the interesting part is that this writing is on the top of the screen too. So what is actually the writing? It's kinda hard to understand what's written there. But one thing is for sure, it's a big word, and we'll probably get to see it clearly in the next part of episode 67, and mark my words, these are something that will really shock us. But the first word of this writing looks like A, but in the next episode, we might see the scientist, toilet, and G-Man, because it could be possible that this scientist was just a decoy, and I'm completely wrong, and G-Man went to get reinforcements here, and if this is the case, then we are getting a big fight in the next part. Though this episode might be 5 to 6 minutes, and maybe there is a part 5, because the series is getting more interesting day by day, and I don't think the end is anywhere near. And if you want to know more secrets that were in the previous part, click here. See ya.